Mandy and this is my channel Make It So. So today is Thursday the 27th of June and it is my video for our brilliant collaboration Sew 7 Together with the lovely Judy from Running So and So and Sam from Sew Let's Sparkle with Sam. So the last video I showed you I was working on the twirl for the Sauvie dress and as you can see I'm wearing it. So I just need to talk through a few adjustments that I had to do, and I'm going to insert a video here so that you can see how the fit was for me with the straps at the recommended length. I thought I was going to have to extend them because the pattern does have an extension line on it, but I was quite surprised, as you'll see in the video, they were too long. So I'll put that here now. So how did I get over the fitting? I'm just going to show you it. I've got a video of me wearing it and twirling around as well, but I've actually taken an inch off of the shoulder straps. And also, just to note, if you haven't sewn yours up already, the seams are all 3/8 of an inch except for the side seams, and that's where I went wrong on this one because I'd done them 3/8, which meant they were a bit baggy round the arm here. So on my actual make that I've done, I read the instructions properly and I did the side seams correctly and it fit much better straight away. With these ones I just had to pull the lining out and sew up an extra 1/4 of an inch, which more or less makes what the side seam should have been. So this fits really lovely. I know it is meant to be like a baggy fit, but because I've done the elasticated waist, I think I prefer it as it is. I also prefer having the elasticated waistband because that is my best asset, and I like the fact that it pulls it in slightly to shape it before it then flows out again. So I've quite enjoyed making the longer length, and if I'd had more fabric for my Think Pink box, I think I would have made exactly the same length again, but being tall, that is the only problem, having 2.5 meters. So that was a lovely make. It's nice and cool today, especially because it is really hot at the moment. So on to the actual make. I'm going to insert some footage here showing you how to do the waistband. I'm sure you're all very capable of doing it, but I know that I think I might be the only person that has done the waistband for the dresses, but we'll all find out on the 7th of July when we reveal our makes. As for my twirl, I want to do an elasticated waist, and I know that I've done the short version of the Sauvie and it doesn't actually have the elasticated waist option, but I'm going to be a rebel and I'm going to do it myself. So normally it tells you in the instructions to wear the garment inside out to try the waist, but because I've already got this version, I thought I could do it by going guidelines of the elastic where I can feel it already. So you have to go round your waist measurements and then add, I think if I just mark that first, then I can tell you, and then add 1.5 inches to that. So that's what I'm going to do first. Step 7A says to refold and press the bottom edge of the lining and pin the line into the dress and then edge stitch. So I'm just pinning it here, and you have to leave a gap for the elastic. So when I did the twirl with the waistband, I did find that pinning the lining, there was quite a lot of excess at the side seams, so I've hung it on my mannequin Doris this time, and I think hopefully that will sew a lot better when I'm pulling it out. You have to leave a gap at one side seam so that you can get your elastic in, but the next bit is to sew this on, so that's what I'm going to do. So the next stage I've got to do is to create the elastic waist tunnel by stitching 1 3/4 inches above the first row of the edge stitching I just did on my lining. So I'm just going to measure that. It says you can mark it with chalk or pins before you start stitching, or have a ruler handy while you're stitching. That's going to be fun. So I've marked it with a friction pen. I have already tested that this will disappear after the iron. As it's in the lining, obviously you wouldn't see it, but we don't want that showing too much even inside. So I'm now going to sew all the way around without leaving a gap this time, because obviously that is the top of the channel for the elastic. So as you can see, all the sewing is done and the pen has disappeared. So the next thing for me to do is put the elastic in. I've already hemmed it, so we're nearly there. That is the waistband that I just did. So that's all sewn in now and ready to go. I also managed to make a twirl of the free range slacks and decided to do the tapered leg version. I'll insert a video in a little while to show you. I hadn't quite finished them yet because I didn't roll them up. But I do like them as they are as well. They're quite a nice length on me. I did a 14, I did size down a size, and I didn't add any length to them. So obviously I've got that option if I wanted to leave them like that, or I can roll them up. I've just got the elastic to sew in, and I did, for a twirl, I did both options of French seams so that when you roll it up you've got the neat seams showing, and I also did all the flat felled seams, which was quite fun on this linen. But I wanted to do the process to see how it all came together. I didn't do the back pockets because it was a twirl, even though I did all that extra stitching, and they fit quite nicely, no adjustments made at all. So I will finish them and you'll be able to see them on the reveal day. And that's my slacks. So how are you all getting on? So we've got, what, how long have we got now? It's the 27th today, so we've got another 10 days to go. So if you haven't started already, you've still got time. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, head over to Facebook and I'll put it on the screen. Sew 7 together. There's lots of information on there. There's Sam, Judy and myself who are more than happy to help answer any questions you have. So on the day there will be a video from Sam from So Let's Sparkle with Sam, and obviously go over to Instagram on that day and post your makes using the hashtag on the screen. And I really look forward to seeing what you've all been making, and I hope you like what I've done. So take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.